Good positioning. This is a mistake. You can't full challenge this ball here. Your mate is still stuck in their corner as you can see in the map. Challenging is very risky because you could leave him in a 2v1. You need to drive challenge him, but fake it as you get a bit closer to force him to throw the ball. That'll allow your mate to recover. This might be a bit advanced, but in this situation, the ball is here and you don't really know where the opponent is. You have an idea that he's close, but you don't know if he's going to go up or not. Here, I would quickly flick the right stick camera down to rapidly see his nameplate to get an idea where he is. This would help you decide what to do. Okay, you've made your play by hitting the ball. Now ask yourself, how can I make myself somewhat useful in this situation? By demoing or chasing Kyburn. If you did that, your mate could have had the free shot on net. Good turn and challenge. I do like that you want to apply pressure even on zero boost. Many players would suggest just going back for your corner boost, which I think is also a viable decision, if only your mate doesn't fully commit as he pushes up. However, pushing up with zero boost is okay as long as you don't flip challenge or do anything risky that'll pull you out of the play for ages. Get into the habit of trying to path towards the play to get boost rather than away from the play. I'll show you on the map what would be considered as ideal pathing. So as you can see, you grab these pads, and if you have an opportunity to grab mid boost, then you can take it too. That way you're not leaving the play. Incorrect pathing. You're pathing for a pass across mid, which is very unlikely to happen. Whenever there are two defenders back, you're supposed to position closer to your mate. I will show you how to do this on the map. So you want to position somewhere around here, or you can position more behind if you're not confident in your mate's 50. Positioning, pathing this way allows you to cover mate, but also go for a potential shot if it spills in front of you. You have a couple of options here, and unfortunately you picked the wrong one. Aggro challenging this ball might work, but it's way too risky. Better options were to do a drive demo challenge. This is simply a drive as supersonic with the simple intention of trying to demo the guy on the ball. He will flick you and you insta demo him, leaving the ball for your mate to pick up. Second option is to simply delay the challenge for half a second longer until the mate is back, then go. Now your mate is left on his own in a 2v1. Incorrect pathing again. You need to go for corner boost, not mid boost, since it's not clear from kickoff who has possession. If your mate has clear control with no pressure, then sure, take the mid boost. But we don't know that for certain. Let's take a look at the map. Here, you grab one or two pads and then check the play quickly to see if you have time to grab the corner boost. If not, grab the third pad and get into the play. If yes, grab the corner boost. Good challenge and dunk. You're approaching this ball incorrectly. You're approaching it with the intent to just hit the ball, not knowing the opponent is going to get to it first. This is why looking at the cars is super important. Now, knowing that, how would you approach this ball? Have a think. You need to approach the ball as shown here. Why? Well, because that's the direction the opponent is hitting it towards. Meaning if you approach the ball this way, you have a good chance to dunk him and win the ball cleanly. Good pass attempt considering boost. Here, I like that you don't go out of the play and go for corner boost, but instead you stay in the play. However, your pathing is a bit off. Let's take a look. This is how you should have pathed, by collecting these pads whilst making your way to the mid boost. This is better because you don't cut across your mate and maybe bump him. Also, it allows you to keep an eye on the play a bit better. This is a good boom, but some general advice would be to learn to boom into the open space. In this case, booming the ball to the left. This is so that you learn to prevent getting dunked on from the opponent, since the opponent is likely going to cover booms towards the net. Good aerial shot despite low boost. Speed flip needs more work here. If you're C3, GC1, and still can't speed flip, it's not a good sign. I know some people hold the position that you don't need to speed flip to win kickoffs, and this might hold some truth. However, it's not just about the kickoff. You need to learn to get around the field quicker in general, and it will always help with speed flip cancels on aerials too. Good pad grabs. Good positioning, but you challenge way too early. You should have kept on driving as shown here and then challenge as he gets closer. Good 50, but didn't need to flip here, just single jump whilst covering the right side of the ball. That way you can recover off the 50 quicker. This is way too slow and casual. You're just casually getting pads without speeding up to collect the ball. Let's go back. Grabbing the first two pads at this speed is fine. However, once you grab that third pad, you need to use all boost to grab corner boost whilst collecting the ball. You can't afford to go slowly towards the fourth pad. And because of that, you get beat to the ball and put a lot of pressure on your mate to deal with it, simply because you didn't do a good job as first man. It's good that you cheat. Please follow this simple rule. If the ball is heading towards your side of the field after a kickoff, please go for your corner boost. If it's heading towards the opponent's side of the field, you head for mid boost. There will be exceptions now and then, but follow this rule and it will help you a lot. Not sure if you fully intended this touch, but it's a great touch regardless. If you had gone for net, it's very likely you would have gotten dunked by the opponent in front of you. This is just lack of awareness that many C3s have. Here, your instinct should tell you that an opponent has to be somewhere close to this ball. He just flew past you trying to stop your shot, so he's likely coming back to the play. Knowing this, you wouldn't try and shoot this. You would wait a second later, and if opponent has gone to net, you can take a shot. And if he's close, you wouldn't have committed and taken yourself out of the play. Don't flip during any contact of the ball when you're in the play, whether it's your mate making contact or the opponent. The ball could fall your way at an angle that you need to adjust for, but you can't do that because you're stuck in animation. Don't turn away from the ball here. The opponent is cutting across the ball laterally, so it's almost impossible that he'll be able to hit it on net. It's really important to pay attention to cars. I can't stress this enough. Here, you needed to turn left because that's likely where the ball is going to be hit. Not a bad touch, but practice single jump control touches when you have low boost. This is so that you're not stuck in animation with zero boost. This bump isn't the right choice. Firstly, you have no boost, so you won't be able to get back. Secondly, you wasn't even sure that the opponent who took the ball lost control of their car, meaning your mate wouldn't have taken possession. Thirdly, the distance between the opponent you're bumping and the ball is too great for it to have any kind of effect. Here, you should try and line up your car underneath the trajectory of the ball so that you can take a controlled touch. This is important because you have low boost. If you can have the ball right next to you with low boost, it'll give you a chance to get a 50. But if you boom it, you give up possession with low boost, which isn't great. Like this. But also, your mate is taking the wrong path back into the play. They're going for mid boost when you're in trouble. They need to pass through pads because that's the quickest way back to the play. And if they had done that, then going up for this aerial would have been very easy for them. If low boost, try to boom by popping the ball high. You do this by side flipping directly underneath the ball. This buys you a bit more time to get boost since it will take time for the opponent to retake possession. Good challenge. Slightly out of position here. You need to be at the green circle. This is so that you can cover a clear behind you or past you. This is a big no-no. You can't turn off ball cam and go for corner boost just as your mate took a sharp touch right into the path of the opponent. Never go for boost or turn off ball cam whenever a 50 or some sort of contact on the ball is about to be made. Again, low boost, take a controlled touch and keep possession, don't hit it away. Good clear. Remember, don't go for boost whenever contact on the ball is about to be made. A stronger shot and this flies into your net. I like this turn and awareness. Many players would have gone for that corner boost and gotten demoed here. Although you almost scored this, the risk was not worth it. You went up the ceiling with 5 boost. That's very risky because if they cleared or you missed, you would have left your mate in a 2v1 and you were never getting back in time. You did well in popping the ball, but at that point, you should have gone for boost and let your mate take a shot or something. Not sure why your mate is going for this. The ball is heading towards your side of the field, meaning you guys will have possession. What you should be thinking of right now is how you're going to counterattack and transition, not how to defend this ball. So what do I mean? Let's take a look at the map. As you can see, mate needed to position to the left. As the ball comes to you, you boom the ball to his side and that'll give him a chance to take a shot on net. This is the transitional positioning I was referring to. Good pop. Contact on the ball is about to happen. Don't flip. Bad mate awareness. Tip. If the ball is heading towards you and your mate, but you can see your mate and he cannot see you, you should be looking at their car, not the ball. Why? Because if you pay attention to his car, you'll know if they want to go for the ball or not. That way, you don't double commit. And you concede because of that, unfortunately. Good challenge. You just saw your mate hit a shot on net and you're going for boost. Don't do this. You need to stay in the play because the opponent could whiff the save or take a mistouch. Good try, but shooting needs more work. Not sure what you're doing here. Either use all your boost to go for it or don't go for it at all.